Hello, everybody, to our Travel Week readers and our guests today. Thank you for joining us. I'm seeing you all just coming online now. Welcome to today's Travel Week webinar. I'm really excited to have everyone here. My name is Candace Abraham, and I am going to be your Travel Week host for today's webinar. I'm really excited about our webinar today, and we have lots of registrants, so I know that you are all very excited for today's webinar. So this is going to be a great one, hosted by Expedia TAAP. Before we get started, I just have a few points of housekeeping that I'd like to go through with everybody before I pass over the floor. So first and foremost, if you have any questions throughout the webinar, please just pop them into the Q&A box at the bottom. Whenever they come up, just pop them in there. And at the very end of the webinar, I'll come back online and I will read out those questions on your behalf. So you have them there. If you have anything that you'd like to chat about with your agent friends on this webinar, or you have any tech issues, you can pop that into the chat box at the bottom as well. And we will take care of it there also. A note about today's prizing. So for today's prize, we have a really exciting gift. It is a $100 everything gift card. So that's awesome. Basically $100 to a gift card of your choice with the everything card. That prize will be eligible to agents who stay through right to the end of the webinar. So if you're staying through right to the end, you're automatically eligible for that prize. And then within the next 24 hours after that, this webinar is over, we will send out an email announcing the prize winner and connecting you with our hosts at Expedia TAAP so they can go through and deliver that prize to you. And so, as you know, here at Travel Week, we are dedicated to providing travel agents with the best information they need to sell amazing holidays and travel products to their clients. And knowing that, without further ado, I would like to introduce you to today's hosts. We have Kenny and Andrea, who are both here from Expedia TAAP. Hi, Kenny and Andrea. How are you both doing?
Hi, everyone. Hi, Candace. Yeah.
Hi, thanks so much for joining us today. We're really excited to have you here. And with that, I am going to pass the floor over to you. Enjoy this webinar, Travel Week readers. It's going to be a great one. See you soon.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Expedia TAAP webinar. We're really excited to have so many people joining us today. We're going to review some of the basics of our site and touch on a few of the updates we have recently done. So without any further ado, let's get to it. So today hosting is going to be myself, Andrea Sigi, and Kenny Fan. I'm the sales executive for Eastern Canada, and my territory is from Manitoba to the Maritimes. I'm based out of Southwestern Ontario, and I'm joined by my colleague Kenny Fan, who is the sales executive for Western Canada, from Saskatchewan to BC, and Kenny is based in the BC area. So Expedia is committed to supporting our travel agent partners. Some of the ways that we do this are by providing an enormous selection of properties and travel products, with most being directly contracted by Expedia. We have competitive rates and offer last-minute availability, and we also have an optimized booking platform that is constantly being updated. We offer the same supply as seen on the consumer Expedia platform, as well as some industry-only rates. We offer over 1 million properties, airfare with over 500 carriers, car rentals, transfers, activities, all on one convenient site. We offer a variety of properties, including hotels and resorts, castles and villas, and even tree houses and houseboats. We also offer VRBO inventory, which is vacation rentals, and we will be discussing that later in the presentation. We offer a large selection of travel products and activities worldwide, including culinary experiences, small group tours, and a variety of other experiences that will make your client's trip one to remember. We also offer last-minute availability to your clients, as well as same-day car rentals, hotel reservations, and airfare within 6 hours of departure times. This is a very important slide for all of you. This is where we talk a little bit about our commission structure. You may find where you are on your commission structure on your home page, whether you're standard, silver, gold, or platinum. It will show you what your commission structure is. The best part about our commission tiers is that the more you book, the more you earn as you work up your way up the tiers. If you have any questions about this, you can let us know. So now Kenny is going to walk you through our property booking portal.
Yeah, thank you, Andrea. So hi, everyone. Again, thanks so much for coming in today. And it's Kenny here. And I'm actually, again, like Andrea said, I'm based in Vancouver. So yeah, so for those who are in the western part of the country, you probably could hear from me quite a bit, and along with my another colleague in Calgary. So yeah, so let's get started from my part. So so let's start at the very beginning. So how we could sign into Expedia TAAP. So a quick note, we moved to a new website domain in the month of May. So now you can find us at expediataap.ca. But don't worry, your account, login information, commissions, bookings should be already transferred to the current website domain. So in fact, it will still redirect you to the new domain from the previous ones, which is the expedia.ca/tab from the time being. But just keep that in mind. From now on, if you would log into make a booking from Expedia TAAP, please go to Expedia TAAP, expediataap.ca. So once you are at the expedia.ca, log in obviously with your credentials, so email address and password, and click on to the sign in button. So if you forgot your password, so just go to forgot your password, username and password, and a link will be sent to you and to give you an opportunity to reset it. As a helpful hint, as a time saver, we always recommend checking off the box that say, keep me signed in, and especially if you are the only person that working with the computer. So, but for sometimes, because if you not click onto that box, when you are inactive for a little bit, so the system will lock you out. So it's ideal to always check that box if possible. So one very important and helpful tip for you is when you are logging in, do not just go to check out as guest, okay? So if you do that, your booking will not be making any commissions, and there will be no earnings. So basically, if you are making booking for your customer or even yourself, go always use your TAAP login and and book from there. And also a good indication that you are on the right correct website or correct platform is to look for a black Expedia TAAP banner on the top. Okay, so you also another helpful hints is helpful tips is by clicking that Expedia TAAP logo, it will be bringing you back to the home page and menu. So let's quickly go over a couple of things, 5 things that you need to know about the Expedia TAAP homepage. So once logged into the Expedia TAAP platform, you can click onto your name on the top. So which is on the top of the black banner. So where you will find all your agency information, including your tracking code, as well as your phone number, or the support phone number and email address when you need help with your file. And second, a standalone rate tab and the package rate tab are located next to each other. So this is where you need to be in order to use our exclusive package rate program, which we will talk about that a little bit later. And number 3, the homepage also contains travel agent tools, which quickly links to manage quotations, manage your trip, and create travel document using our itinerary builder. Number 4, so our dashboard, our TAAP dashboard. So it is visible to managers and agents. So what that is it contains information on your agency tiers and performance. So at any point, let's say if you forgot, if you forget how much that you earn on different products from TAAP, you can also refer to the incentive plan, which is located on the top, under the top menu on the home page. And lastly, number 5 is our additional resource sections contain links to our TAAP Academy. So that's where you can learn the latest and newest features of Expedia TAAP. And also when you go there, you could connect with us on giving us feedback and stay up to date with our important news. And one thing that I like to mention, which does not show on this slide here, it's one of our latest features is our notification board, which is going to be located right underneath, I guess, right between the search and travel agents tool. So that's where you will find, it's basically works as your message box. So that's where we will Expedia TAAP send you a message or any notifications, they will put it onto the notification board there. Okay, so when you log in there today, you will definitely see that located right in between the search and the travel agents tool. So let's start with a sample of making a hotel booking. So here you always start with the Expedia TAAP homepage. So where you see all the travel products at the top. So just select your travel products type and enter the travel detail and click search. So this is where you are able to search for the properties. So once you end up with a search result page, you will see that there's 4 different type of commission tiers of the hotel booking. So Premium Plus, so that's obviously where you make the most commissions. So there's 4 lines representing that. And Premium with 3 lines, Basic plus 2 lines, and Basic with 1 line. You'll also see the commissions in a small area underneath the price. You can also filter by the commission tiers on the left-hand side. So the result only will display the option which offer that specific commission tiers. So on the search result page, you will also have a wide varieties of filter options to narrow down your search and to find the perfect properties for your customers. So for example, star rating, property type, local attractions, amenities, or even meal plans. Some hotels, they do include breakfast and so on. So when you're ready to book your accommodation, remember that you can also filter the property which offer free cancellations. And so as you see on the screen there, are fully refundable. And actually, this is one of the things that Expedia TAAP is extremely proud of. Over 70% of our accommodations are available on Expedia TAAP. It now has the free cancellation options. So for sure, this will definitely give a lot of flexibilities and securities for your travelers. So once you have selected the property, you will land on the detail page. So where you can choose the room type. At the top of the page, obviously, you can see different the pictures or image of the property. And just below, you have all the information you need to know about the hotel to help you to really make the perfect decisions for your customer, right? So here you can even read about the Expedia verified reviews. So you can look at the pictures and show you all the amenities. The properties will also be showing on Google Map. And when you click onto the Google Map, you will also see all the attractions that are nearby. So as you scroll down or move down, you will see all different room type available. So here you can view the pictures of the room, the policy, the cancellation policy, and anything extra, such as parking and breakfast. You can click on to the more detail to find pretty much anything that related to the room. You can also preview your estimate commission earning underneath the tab informations by clicking onto the on the tier. In fact, you could just from what I know, you could just point at it. It will show you the estimate commission earning that you're doing. And after that, just click reserve. So before we continue with our booking, I would like to also introduce you to one of our newest features, which we launched it last year, and that is our quotation tool. With our Expedia TAAP, you can now easily create a customized property quote. This feature saves you time and provide pretty much all the information that the customer wants onto a nice professional PDF file, and you could send it off to your customer. So how do you come out with a quotation? So by selecting the property, you will want a quote from your list of results and click reserve a room. So choose the room type that you wish to quote by select any additional options for the rate, such as fully refundable, extra, anything extra, for example, breakfast and so on, and go to the bottom of that specific room type and click generate quote. So your quote will populate with the property details and the price detail. It will also include your agency information. So you can easily customize your quote by, for example, adding your agency logo, obviously changing or edit your contact information with your name and phone number, or if you have any extension, you can also put that on. And the great thing about that is if you can also hide and show the cancellations and the price. If you just something that you want your customer to see or you don't want to see, you could also do that. And at the bottom there's a customized, personalized message box where you could put any extra information that you want your customers to know, and finish by selecting preview. So this is how your quote looks like. And if you're happy with it, you could save it as a PDF and email that to your customers as an attachment. So you can generate quote for all properties, including vacation rental. The features only allow to save one quotation. To save a quotation for one hotel. If you are quoting multiple hotels, you need to have a multiple quotation done. So one thing that's very important to keep that in mind, since this is only a quotations, the price will not be guaranteed until the time of booking or the booking is made. So please make sure that you and your customers is aware of that. And if you are quoting a package rate, again, we will talk about that a little bit later on. The price will not be showing from the quote. However, you could add the information, including the price if you want, onto the customized message box. So let's go back to our booking, so which we did our search previously. So once we find our perfect hotel, choose the room type and click reserve. So next step is to choose your payment options. So usually it is either pay now or pay when you stay or pay at the property. Travel agents usually prefer to use pay now options. So if you choose the pay when you stay options, sometimes the commission level offer can be different compared to the pay now options. So make sure that you are aware of that and choose the appropriate one. And also remember, pay when you stay means that the travelers will pay in the local currency. So make sure that your clients understand or realize about that. So let's make a payment. So this it's pretty easy to understand here, but there's a few points here. So you notice that your email is already logged into there. So that means your confirmations will send that the confirmation will be sent to you. So next is just put in the traveler information. The credit cards, always double check on the refund policy, which can be found at the bottom of the checkout page. And also some of the important information about your booking, where it's showing on the web box there showing. And then after that, complete booking, and your booking it's complete and it's done. So once booked, you should instantly receive booking email confirmations to the email on file. So there's no need to call the hotel to reconfirm. So if you want to send the booking email to another email address, so just click view my itinerary. So from here, just click email to send the booking and confirmations to any email address of your choice. So we know that travelers often prefer to have a complete detail of their booking confirmations. So therefore, another option to use is to use the print features. So that's where you could actually save as a PDF and download that into your computer or your desktop or your laptop, and then attach that to your email and send it off to your customer. And now I would like to give it back to Andrea, and she will talk. She could talk about in our package rate or some other exciting products that we offer, including vacation rental. Yeah, Andrea.
Yeah. So I am going to be talking about some of our other options that we booked today. So I'm going to start off with booking vacation rentals. Some of you may or may not know, we actually have a contract and we book VRBO rentals right directly through Expedia, so they're commissionable to you. They are managed a little bit differently, so we're going to talk about that right now. They can be found under the Properties tab, right under the standalone rates. And you simply enter your details, including the dates, destination, and number of travelers, and click search. We can take up to 16 passengers in this particular spot. So if you're looking for a vacation home for a large family, this is a perfect spot to put that. So on the next page, you can filter down your search by the property type, as well as your payment options, star rating, budget, various amenities if you wish. So here would be where you would say, I want a castle in Germany for 16 people. So that's where you would do that. And then we would move on to the next page and we would see your results here. So before you choose the particular vacation rental, you can review all the policies and the Expedia TAAP specific information, such as your commission levels. You can also see the price breakdown. And just so you know, with vacation rentals, it's really common that a service fee, cleaning fee, or damage deposit might be required. And when you get to the payment screen, always double check what payment methods are accepted by the property, as this can vary. VRBO properties usually only accept MasterCard and Visa, although Expedia will take others as well, such as American Express. If you're booking a VRBO property, once the payment is processed, the credit card statement will show the two separate charges, one for the booking amount and property fees, and the other one for the service fees. Both will be charged by Expedia partner HomeAway. Remember that VRBO bookings must be managed through the VRBO site by logging in and creating an account on the VRBO site. You must use the email you used to set up your Expedia TAAP account in order to register. And be sure to check important details on how to manage these bookings further on the TAAP Academy. After you complete the booking, a confirmation email is sent to the email address on file, so that's your email address. If you've booked a VRBO property, you will receive two confirmation emails, one from Expedia TAAP and one directly from VRBO or HomeAway. And just so you know, the homeowner may also contact the email on file if they need to communicate any important information to the guest. In the confirmation email sent from VRBO, you will get a link with the option to log into VRBO to service your booking. Next, we're going to talk about our bundled packages. With Expedia TAAP, you can also bundle travel products together to create the perfect package for your traveler. So booking a bundled package is easy to do. On your main page, you're going to go up to the top and choose packages. When you combine travel components such as flight, car rental, and accommodation, you save an average of 20% on the accommodation prices. So remember, on a bundled package with a minimum of 1-night hotel stay, you will earn 5% or more on the total value of the package, including your flight components as well as taxes. So that's saying if you're booking a pre or post cruise stay for 1 night in Miami and you are adding airfare on there as well, you will make your commission on that entire package, including your airfare. When you go to bundle packages, click the packages icon on the home page and then select the travel product and click search. The search results page will populate, and based on the product combination you selected, you'll be able to easily follow the prompts to complete the booking. screen, you have your search criteria, the departure and arrival airport, number of travelers you chose, travel dates, the fare class of your flights. If you would like direct flights only, you can filter that option down as well. First, you're going to choose the property. You have an option to search by property or to use our filter options and check off all the relevant filters to help you narrow down your search, such as all-inclusive or fully refundable. So once you find the property you want, you're going to select it and click continue. So you will land on the details page where you are able to choose a room type. At the top of the page, you'll see photos of the property, and just below that, you'll have all the information you need to know about the accommodation to help you make the right booking decision. Here you can read the Expedia verified reviews, and you can look at the photos, and it will show you all the amenities. You'll even be able to see the location of the property on Google Maps. And when you click on the map, you'll be able to see what attractions are close by. As you scroll down, you'll be able to choose your room type, and you'll see which room is included in the price of the package. But you're free to select from a different room if desired. If your client wants to upgrade their room, it's simply click on that room type and it will show you the additional fee that will be required, and that will be added to the price of the vacation package when it's finalized. Next, you're going to choose your flights. After you select the flight, you'll see which fare class is included in the price. If you want to upgrade the fare class at this point, that is fine. You'll see all the other available upgrade options, so choose the one that's most suitable for the traveler. And if you select the upgrade, a price difference will be added to the total price of the package as well. Okay, on the next page, you'll be able to review the details and make changes if needed. At that point, if everything looks good to you, you can just click next and it will continue on to your final details page. At this point, this is where you're going to provide all your travelers' information required for the flight. So remember that flights are generally non-refundable and require passport names. So at this point, it's where you're going to add your passport names for your client. Enter the main name on the hotel booking and complete the payment details. Always double check our refund policy, which can be found at the bottom of the checkout page under important information about your booking. Once you've reviewed that with your client and let them know what that is, then you're ready to book. Click complete booking. Remember that in most cases with our bundled packages, transfers are not included, so you'll have to book them separately. Now we're going to talk a little bit about a different package rate. These package rates are discounted non-advertised rates, which are available for standalone hotel bookings. With package rates, you can save an average of 20% at over 350,000 different accommodations. You're eligible to book these rates if transportation segment has already been booked for the same traveler as part of the same trip. The eligible transportation requirements are car, flight, train, or cruise. The transportation portion of your trip does not need to be booked with Expedia. For example, you could book a flight with a consolidator or cruise directly with the cruise line and then still be able to utilize the package rates to book your accommodation for Expedia TAAP. What's great about the package rates is that you can take advantage of the great savings and exclusive rates, but still earn the normal accommodation tier, such as Premium Plus, Premium, Premium Plus, or Basic Plus or Basic. To book the package rates, you first select the property icon, and instead of choosing standalone hotels, you're going to choose the package rates. Then read and accept the terms and conditions as shown where the red arrows are, and you'll be able to continue with your search. On the results page, you'll see a banner at the top of the page highlighted in green, which confirms that you are searching for those package rates. Next, apply whatever filters are required to narrow down your search for your property. After choosing the accommodation, you'll see the package rate banner when choosing the room type. You should also look for the compensation tier, as not every option will always be the same. Package rates are only available for prepaid accommodations, so you will not have the opportunity to book at the property for this particular rate type. Also pay attention to which option you're choosing, as it will tell you whether the room may offer free cancellation or is non-refundable. Because our package rate accommodations and our bundled package program have similar names, there's some confusion between them. Our accommodation package rate program is for accommodation only and requires another travel component to be booked for the same trip, It is commissionable at our dynamic compensation levels. Our bundled package bookings require both airfare and hotel, or car rental and hotel, to be booked with Expedia TAAP on the same reservation. Compensation is earned on all aspects of travel, including airfare and taxes, and it is payable at up to 6% commission. We also offer car rentals, so let's chat about those. Expedia TAAP also offers car rentals. We have access to 175 different car rental companies at over 3,000 locations in 15 different car categories. You will never not be able to find a car with us. To search for a car, select the Cars tab on the homepage and put in your pickup and drop-off information, including your dates, your pickup and drop-off time, and then click search. On the results page, you will be able to filter your options to narrow down your search by price, rental car company, or whatever type of car your traveler prefers. You'll also easily be able to find all the details about the car you're looking to rent, such as passenger capacity, if it's automatic or manual transmission, and whether it's equipped with AC. Once you find the right car, you just simply click reserve. And it takes you to our reservations page where it will review the details before you confirm your booking. At this time, you can also add any additional accessories that you may want, like a GPS or a child seat, whatever you need. You're going to add those things and then just click reserve and you're done. Finally, we'll talk a little bit about our flights. Flights are offered on the platform as well, but just remember that we do not pay commission for standalone flights. The only way you could earn on flights is to book them in a bundled package with a property, as mentioned earlier. So our booking platform for our flights is very similar to what you've seen elsewhere, likely. You start by clicking on the flights icon on the home page, and you can choose round trip, one way, or multi-city, and enter the required information, and then click search. On the search results page, you'll be able to filter your search by price, the number of layovers that you want, airline, airport, departure, and arrival times. You can also click on the option to click more information on fare conditions and baggage fees. Once you choose the flight, you'll be given an option of different fare classes if they're available. You can see the inclusions of each fare here, including seat selection, baggage inclusions, and refundability. Here you can choose the fare your client wishes and then it will then prompt you to choose the same on the return leg. Now we're going to move on to our activities. Expedia offers a wide variety of activities and airport transfers to complete your traveler's vacation and customize it to be a really unique vacation geared to them. So we have tickets from Broadway shows to horseback riding in Banff. We do private and shared transfers in many worldwide destinations. We also offer a huge variety of options to customize your client's vacation to their particular preferences. This is the part of the vacation that makes it theirs and makes it fun. This is the part where you get to sort of shine and make that vacation all theirs. So let's go through the booking process for the activities and attractions. First, click on the Activities tab on the home page, enter your destination and dates, and then click Search. The results page will show you all the activities that are in the area. Here, if your travel has a specified activity in mind, you can enter it in the search window on the left, or you can use the filter options to search for other things such as winter activities or private tours. You can find that all along the sidebar, the left sidebar for filters. You can also clearly see the price, the cancellation policy, and how many reviews there are for that activity. This will help you and your customer make the best decisions for them. So once you've selected your activity, you'll be given more information about the activity itself. You can click through to see some photos of it, as well as such as details, how long that activity might be, and what times might be available to choose, or even if it's offered in another language. Once you have chosen the most suitable time and the number of people that you want to do this activity, you just click book. Once you complete the transaction and submit the payment, you get an instant booking confirmation, which will be included in all the important details on it about where to meet, what your traveler needs to bring. Also, if you have an activity voucher activity voucher to get into the attraction. It will also have an activity provider information on it. And so just so you know, some activities do require the client to call the day before to confirm. So while you're in destination, the clients will have all the information right there on the voucher. And this is what the voucher looks like. The vouchers are great because you can either print them out or email them to the traveler, and they can open them up on the phone and have it scanned right at the entrance of the attraction. It works great for all kinds of activities, even amusement parks and theme parks. So just another way you can offer another option for your client. For airport transfers, you're the same way that you did activities. You're going to choose the airport transfers button on the home page, and you can choose to book one-way or round-trip transfers. You put in the airport arrival, flight time and date, and the name of the property where your travels will be staying. And click search. Your search results page will even show a map of their journey, which is really cool. So the clients can see exactly how far it's going to be, exactly where they're going, and then how long it will take them to get from point A to point B. You could choose private or shared transportation, and you can also see how many passengers can be in the vehicle and how many pieces of luggage it can take, as well as an approximate time for the trip. Well, that's it about booking products. Kenny is now going to walk you through our reporting and booking management functions. So thanks for joining us today.
Yeah, thanks, Andrea. So yeah, a lot of great products that Expedia TAAP is offering. So now we would like to talk about the back end stuff, where I'm sure that with the owners, managers, or even travel agents would like to do, and when they are checking all each of the files. So one of our real-time reporting, it's super user-friendly and effectively and efficiently track your booking as well as all your earning. So you can track even your personal summaries as well as transactions and itinerary reports. So you have the options to build customized vouchers, so putting you basically in control of what you would like to share with your customers. So include any agency details, edit your name, the itinerary of the name of the itinerary, including check-in policy, or any special notes from the property, and you could print it off or email to the customers. So with our self-service booking manager, you can easily look up and modify reservations online with seconds. Change dates, room type, or send a special request to the hotel, or even cancel the reservations in just 2 clicks, and receive instant confirmations. So one of our newer options for managing your own booking in Expedia TAAP is our virtual agents. To access it, go to Trips, and at the bottom right corner of your screen or of the tab page, you will see a help button where you can use the virtual help for assistance with changes or cancellations to your existing booking. You can even use virtual agents to cancel vacation rental that is booked from that is sourced from either Expedia or Vrbo. But please be aware that might take up to 24 hours for the hotel to respond. So once you click to chat with virtual agents, so a dialog box will pop up where you can ask your questions, and then you could type in your concern, and you will see a list of your list of your upcoming bookings, and you could simply just find the one that you are inquiring about, and you can start the process from there. And also another exciting update to the virtual agents has happened just over the last few months. It's now there's options of live agent chat. What this means to you is if there's something that the virtual agents cannot be provided with, say, with a prompt answer or something that you are looking for, right? So now you can type into a message box and speak to a live agent. And yeah, you able to speak to a live agents in real time and help, and hopefully obviously resolve your issue. And yeah, so this is an exciting additional to our agent support lineup here. So in instance where using a self-serve options and virtual agents are not sufficient to manage your booking, this slide will give you an idea and overview of the additional Expedia TAAP support path available for you. So we have our customer service phone line for booking modifications or cancellations, and the sales support phone line or email for escalations, relocations of your or account or commission related questions. And remember, all call to customer service must be made by the travel agents and not by the customers. So be sure, and one thing that I always emphasize now is be sure to obtain a case ID before you end your conversations with the customer service, either on the phone or even with the virtual help. So a case ID is needed when one of us from the sales team need to step up from you and to escalate the case for you, right? So be sure to get and ask for a case ID before you end your phone call or your conversations with the customer service. So to give instant access to our valuable TAAP related information, Expedia also create a great resource for you, our Expedia TAAP Academy. The Academy, it's a one-stop shop for your pretty much all your knowledge and training. And now, to learn how to use the great functionalities of all Expedia TAAP platform with our step-by-step guide, and often they will have a video as well for a quick answer to common questions, and with a library with all those frequent asked questions. We view a list of current and upcoming worldwide deals and promotions, which we have one going on right now, which I'm going to talk about that just on my next page here. And access marketing tool to promote your business basically and improve your online presence. So with our travel agents toolkit, you can also utilize our search bar by looking for something specific, such as how to book vacation rental, with our partners with VRBO, and so on. So like I say, we have just a very quick and friendly reminder that you probably have received an email on our summer sale probably 3 weeks ago, and that is still currently running as a summer sale until June 11. So more detail of that is you can save at least 25% off of thousands of hotels worldwide, and it is for travel until October 10 this year. So the discount is eligible for standalone, package rate, and also vacation rental. So be sure to check it out. And thanks so much for your support. And we are looking forward to seeing your booking coming in for sure. So that's bring us to the end of our presentation today. And I know me and Andrea, gave you a lot of information. And so if you have any question right now, please feel free to type it in our the question box there, and we were happy to answer that for you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Kenny and Andrea. That was a really informative presentation. I appreciate all the information that you've supplied our travel agent readers with today. So thank you very much.
You're welcome.
We have a lot of questions. My guess is some of them are probably duplicates, and we're going to go through as many as possible as we can here without too much overlap. What I would like to just ask before we get started with the questions is for any questions that don't get answered in the webinar today, and we're going to keep track of these questions to see if we can answer any in the follow-up email that we can't answer today. But beyond that, who is it best for our travel agent readers to contact if they have a question going forward from this webinar or in the future regarding past bookings or future bookings or current bookings? Would it be their contacts for East and West, you guys, or is there someone else that would be best to contact?
I think that anybody from our business development team would be helpful to answer any questions that they may have.
Okay.
Yeah, so they can contact either myself or Kenny. Some of the Ontario agents also have Beata as their contact, and some of the West agents also have Krista as their contact. So our emails were at the beginning of the presentation,
Yeah.
and but we can provide them again if you'd like.
Sure. I will provide both your emails and any other contacts that you'd like in our follow-up email as well, travel agent readers. So you'll have that all as well. If we don't get to your question today, or if you feel it isn't answered in the follow-up, you always have the option to come to your contacts that way and ask your questions there. But with no further delay, let's go through some of these questions now. So the first question I have is from Eleanor, and she asks, if I previously used my email for Expedia.com without using TAAP, why can I not add this same person and now use TAAP? Does
Expedia.com? Expedia.com.
Yeah, it says it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's a US-based consumer site. The TAAP site is a travel agent specific portal. So you would have to sign up yourself specifically through Expedia TAAP in order to access it.
Awesome. Okay, thanks for clarifying that. I have a question from Stephen, and he is asking, does TAAP price match? Would they do any price matching, for example, like with Priceline or something like that?
Yeah, let me answer that.
Sure.
So yeah, at this moment we don't, but as far as we understand that, because of Expedia is such a it's a worldwide company, so we believe our pricing is extremely competitive in the market. You know, we also we believe you know, our pricing, again, it's very reasonable and also very competitive in the market right now. But saying that, I mean, I understand that there sometimes there might be a big price difference that you might encounter or see from perhaps other platform. So if there's something like that that you see out there, what we can do is we can if you can let one of us know, then we will go send it up to our office, and they will look into that, because we believe that many of our pricing they are very competitive in the market already.
Okay, thank you. That's a great question, Kenny, and something to know, travel agents. So be sure to stay in contact with Kenny
right. Yeah.
And Judy and your other contacts about that to see what you can do for your clients there in terms of competitive pricing. The next question I have is from Bob, and he says, hi, I've seen different prices on the public site from the agent site for the same property on the same dates. Does this happen often, and why? It was explained to me that it was because the commission was removed from the public site rate, so the rate was discounted.
That's interesting. Generally, our prices should be almost identical. It does on a rare occasion happen where on the consumer site, the price will be slightly different, or on the travel agent site, it will be different. If that particular, I'm not sure who told you that it was because the commission was removed, but it may just be that the hotel was offering some sort of promotion and that hadn't yet gone over to the agent site. But generally, our prices are almost identical to what they are on the consumer site. You may also want to check, instead of checking our standalone rates, you may want to check our package rates, because quite often when you check the package rates instead of the standalone rates, you'll find a significant difference in price. So if you haven't been checking those, double check those as well.
Thank you. Thanks for that answer, Andrea. Okay, and next I have Wendy, who's got a question concerning the VRBO portion of booking. And she says, I've used this. However, once I booked a VRBO, it switches over to the prop management comp that operates that particular property. VRBO Verbo disappears and they take over. They know nothing about commission payments and really don't pay it. That's what Wendy is feeling.
Was the booking booked through Expedia? Did she book the VRBO through Expedia? The commission is always paid through Expedia for our VRBO bookings. If they don't know anything about the commission, that's probably because they don't they don't pay it. It's
Yeah.
Expedia that pays it, right? So any commission questions that you have regarding VRBO, I would definitely direct towards Expedia instead of directly through VRBO, because VRBO is not responsible for paying that out. So every VRBOs are a little bit, I would say iffy, but they're much different than a hotel booking, because each property is owned by an individual. So they're all owned by vacation. That's exactly what it stands for, vacation rental by management companies that they may use. So it's difficult to maintain the consistency of how that product is delivered. That way, we do maintain a consistency of making sure that we maintain our commission to make sure that we support you through those bookings.
Okay, thank you very much for answering that question. Let's see. This is from Diane, and she says, currently I book on expedia.com/TAAP. Do I need to use the new website?
Please do so. Yeah, because like I say at the very beginning, it will still be redirect you to our new website from the old domain at this time being. But if you would, somehow remember or kind of bookmark it, please use the new website now. So which is the Expedia TAAP.ca. So all your login information, again, your previous, bookings and commissions should be already transferred over to the new domain. So you don't need to worry about, kind of missing those because of the new domain. So yeah, but starting today, yeah, please go on Expedia TAAP.ca and set up the previous one, which is the /TAAP.
Okay, thank you very much, Kenny, for clarifying that. Next, I have a question from Carrie Duncan, and she says, is there an option to check availability for long stays, i.e. 45 to 60 days?
No. So for Expedia TAAP, the longest durations that you can book for all our hotel is within a month. So between I believe it's 28 days to 30 days or so. So anything over that, you will not able to check the availability. So one thing I would recommend is, or maybe I would suggest, is to have two bookings. So after the maximum stay that you can book from TAAP, and then you might have to create or book another create another booking, which is for the following durations or the rest of the durations.
Okay, thank you, Kenny. Now, this next question I've gotten from a few agents on here, but it's basically around the idea of having Expedia TAAP having agent rates. So there are a few agents on here wondering if Expedia will ever include agent rates on top of rates for their clients, and then, just non-agent rates or non-booking rates.
Andrea?
So right now we offer, you may book a commissionable rate and receive the commission back through your through however your particular consortia handles that. It's not something that we have right now, but it's not to say that it's not something that we won't eventually have.
Okay, good to know. So keep your eyes out there, travel agents. The next question I have from Elizabeth is the commission based on individual bookings with an agency, or is it the total amount of bookings for the whole agency?
It's the total amount of the whole agency. So not for just particular agents, it's the whole agency. So if your whole office, your whole company, it's doing well, then obviously your commission level will be on the on the tiers, and everyone will be enjoying the higher commissions.
Okay, thank you so much. And just so you know, travel agents, I'm answering questions in order, but for those of you who have asked more than one question, I'm going to skip. If I've asked one of your questions already, I'm going to go to the next just to give as many travel agents as possible a chance. And then if we have time, I'll get back to those. Otherwise, I will send those on to Kenny and Andrea to be answered later. The next question I have is from Sherry Ann, and she says, in the quotes, which are great, Why do I have to enter my information every time? It would be nice if it's saved as my profile. Maybe a good tip for something to add in the future.
Do you want to answer that one, Kenny? Or?
Sorry, if I get the question correctly, so the information should be there in terms of the agency information. So once they generate a quotations, if at least, with the address and contact information for sure would be there by default. But there's a lot of times that maybe you want to customize to your own personal contact information. That's where you have to change it, I guess, every time. Yeah, because the the information it's by default with the sign up agency contact information. So for example, it's your office contact information instead of individual agency. So at this moment, you do have to change it to your own for every quotations. Mm-hmm.
Okay, thank you so much for that. Just so you know, we've probably got about time for 2 more questions, and then this webinar is going to close out at 1 o'clock, and I will pass on the rest of the questions to Kenny and Andrea. So in the few minutes that we have left, I've got a question here from Diane, and she says, many times when I'm booking clients, they want to split the payment. Is this possible?
Andrea, you want to yeah,
Sure.
it's something that we are very excited about.
Yeah. So we, as everybody knows, we've just recently switched our website over to a new URL, and that URL is going to allow us to make some exciting changes to our platform that are going to make things more user friendly for travel agents. So without saying yes, I would say not yet. So soon.
Thank you. Okay, and let's see, what can we answer quickly here? Connie asks, can we send multiple quotes in one email to our clients?
Again, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Andrea.
Not yet. Not yet. So if we, like I said, we do have a lot of things in the works for our new site. So Q3 and Q4, you'll probably see a lot of updates that a lot of agents have been looking for a long time. So without actually saying yes, I'm just going to say not yet, but just keep looking for it. It will come soon.
Yeah, one thing I just want to add is because we are anticipating a lot of new changes coming. So as a platform, we trying to be providing our best experience for our agents as possible. So yeah, just we'll keep you updated, and the platform it's constantly evolving, and for sure that you will see a lot of changes upcoming in later this year or perhaps early next year.
Great. Thank you so much, Kenny and Andrea, for answering those questions. I'm sorry to our webinar participants that we're not going to have time today to get through every question here live, but that's great that you have so many questions. And I think this is an indication to definitely keep in touch with your contacts, and also to Andrea and Kenny and everybody at Expedia TAAP. Perhaps in the future, we can host another webinar and get some more questions answered for you, and devote perhaps even some more time to answering a lot of the questions that you have regarding the new booking platform, et cetera. So lastly, I just want to say thank you very much to Kenny and Andrea at Expedia TAAP for being here today and for sharing all this information with our readers. And to our travel agent readers, I also just want to say thank you so much for signing up today and for participating in today's webinars. It's really just a pleasure to have you all here and to be engaging with you this way. We will have a prize winner picked soon and send a follow-up email to you as well. So again, thank you, everybody. Have a great rest of your day, and we will talk again soon.
Bye, everyone. Thanks so much.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.